Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. So you might be wondering, why am I skipping ahead in terms of Let's Plays? Well, 3DS capture cards cost more than a scalp PS5, so yeah, but... Anyways, I do really like this game a lot, so hopefully you'll enjoy me for this pretty long and fun adventure in Pokemon Sword. This is going to be a pretty fun Let's Play. I have not done a Pokemon game since Pokemon Black 2, and that was, like, what, 2018 or so it has been a long while. I am a big fan of the Pokemon games, and this is one that I've worked a lot of going into it, because this is a very dense game if you really look around, because this is one of those games that's shallow on the surface, but there's so much intricacies to this game. And yeah, this is a very controversial game and one that has received a lot of complaints over the years, but I'm here to show you a different side of things. One that I do like about Pokemon Sword and Shield, so hopefully you will enjoy this Let's Play. This is Pokemon Sword with Orpheolus. I'll be showcasing Shield and other miscellaneous stuff, so with that all done, let's get started on our grand adventure across the Galar region. So upon booting up the game for the first time, you guys select your language. I'll be playing through this game on English, but there is Spanish, French, and so many other ones too. If you want to go for a challenge, you could play this in a different language, seeing how Pokemon is a lot different in other regions. But for this, we'll be playing this in English. And we are given our characters we can play as. You can choose to play as either a boy or girl, whoever you feel like playing as, and there's also different tones you can also go for. The default ones are going to be the top left ones for both the boy and the girl, and they all have they both have default names. The boy is referred to as Victor, and the girl is referred to as Gloria. You can pick to choose to play whoever you feel like. For this, I'll be playing as pretty much the default one. And the default name, well, I normally go for like or for potato. I've been more leaning on going, well, you know what? Instead of going for the default name, might as well add some personality to this. I'd help if I actually spell my name correctly. Yeah, I've been going more by Orph lately. Orpheolus is the expanded name, but people have been misspelling and mispronunciating it as Orpheolus and then just Orphe. I just prefer Orph. Simple and clean. So, with that all started, let's begin our adventure into the Galar region. Welcome, one and all! Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon! Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive. Thanks from the help of these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the seas, in the sky, even with us in our towns. And those of us who chose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. Oh, I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose. It is a pleasure to be here. Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It is time for Champion Leon's exhibition match! Exhibition or not, Leon, your pristine record is about to end when I beat you here today. You know I don't lose battles, Rayhan. Charizard, Dynamax! Hello, hello. Oh, that, that your flash new phone, Orph? Were you just watching Lee's exhibition match on it, which you can't cheer him on with your hands full? You know, the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be his famous Charizard pose. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this a big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Orph. Never mind watching the match now. I got it recording on home anyways. I record all my brother's matches. Come with me, Orph. He should be here any minute. And Lee's always bringing presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget the bag if I were you. Now I've got to run. See you at mine later. Yeah, you do that, Hop. I'm gonna go back to gaming, okay? I mean, come on, it's Pokemon Unite's out on the mobile devices now. I could be playing that and going to microtransaction hell like most mobile games are these days. Come to think of it, I don't want to lose my wallet. Okay, fine. I gotta get up. So now we are controlling in a full 3D environment since Pokemon Sun and Shield. And oh, hey, look, it's a Munchlax. Munchlax, Munch. It's really cute to see Munchlax just mouth open everything. So yeah, so you can walk around and such. And there's even decor. Munchlax leaves leftovers around its bed from time to time. I wonder if there's another Pokemon game coming out. It's television that Mom uses to watch her comedy dramas. Yeah, so you can go around investigating things in your house, much like every other Pokemon game. Radiators, a lot of Pokemon books and magazines about Pokemon, blah blah blah. So, now we're heading on into here. Here we have Mum. Rushing off in the state, Orph. Didn't Hop say you should bring your bag? Now let's out in your room, and don't forget to grab a hat for the weather. So this is a fun little detail about this, is that the Mum actually changes depending on, I guess, which tone you have. So yeah, it's just one really cool detail, just matches consistency compared to X and Y and Sword and Shield, which gets a little bit awkward. Yeah, so now we're here in a room. Here's a Pikachu doll. Let's show the Pokemon Pikachu is super soft to the touch. Yeah, and doesn't cost like $1 million like it normally does. And also, over here we have ourselves a Nintendo Switch, which is pink and green. So now you know what controllers I'm using. I'm actually playing this on the Joy-Cons. So this Nintendo Switch, the Joy-Cons actually match the ones you're using since they're able to sync it up. So yeah, so I would be using a traditional blue and pink. However, though, if I were doing that, I'll be walking off in this direction constantly. Oh dear. So yeah, so I guess we're all done. Let's go grab our bag and hat. Alright, so opening the menu, pressing X, you can go ahead and save, view town map, and all that stuff. Before I get really going, I do want to go into options because there's some new things in this. First up is deck speed, must go fast, battle effects. You can have this on or off depending on how you feel like it. I'll be having battle effects on, but if you want to go for fast, gotta have it off. For battle style, you can have it be on switch or on set. Set means that when you knock out a Pokemon, you can switch out. I prefer going on switch just mostly for switch training, but you can kind of vary depending on how you're feeling. Send to the box. One that I do like in I guess games where you really want to try to catch them all, you can go for manual or you can go for automatic. Give nicknames, you can give or don't give. You just don't care about nicknames, you can skip this. Gyroscopic Controls. Choose whether you wish to use gyroscope for camera controls in Pokemon Camp. Use or don't use. I like gyroscope in this game is way better than it was in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and that was really forced on you in a terrible way. Camera controls, we get to that later. Autosave I'm turning off just in case things go on. Casual controls makes it easier to play with one hand. I do like these accessibility things because you can have casual controls on. So if when your hands are bad, you can have it like L or just like playing one-handed for like shiny hunting, all that stuff. Casual controls, you can have it on or off. Show nicknames during link battles, doesn't really matter too much. In skip movies, you can have it on or off. Traditionally, I like having it on because cutscenes take up half the Pokemon game, so having it skipped, yeah, it works out really well. Alright then, so just autosave off in case something goes wrong recording. Oh hey, it's a nice Eevee picture. Let's go Eevee confirmed. Alright, let's head on out. Alright, so we're all free to go out. Oh hey, look, it's another Sinnoh Pokemon. I wonder if this is a Sinnoh confirmation or not. So one thing I haven't quite mentioned yet is that on the menu here, we have ourselves a tutorial at the bottom. So, well, I guess not a tutorial, just a reminder of where you need to go. So, go meet Hop to see what's going on. Hooray! It doesn't take up half the entire bottom screen for once! Haha! Look at you, Orph. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. Yeah, looks like I'm carrying around a massive tent or something. At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as the Snorlax. A Wooloo, but what's it doing here? Hey, you silly Wooloo. I see what you're up to. Don't try using tackle in the fencing. Now, you listen. No going past the fence. No. Everyone knows that there are scary Pokemon living in a slumbering world. Now, that's taken care of. How about it, Orph? Let's race. Bet I can make it to my house first. With you lugging around that big old bag and all. And the fact that I can't move in cutscenes. Yeah, I really like this, I like this sound. It's nice and peaceful. Including a nice, outlook over the field and such. Yeah, it's a very cool start. I will give it that. The power science is amazing. Now you can battle and trade Pokemon with other people just by walking around. Isn't that super amazing? You can also use your smartphone to do some trading too. Amazing how far technology goes. Hey, Orph, I was looking for you, you know? You don't need to go to the next town to find him when he lives right next door, right? This goes into my biggest complaint of Pokemon since Pokemon, I guess Black and White, but really since Gen 7. Broken bridges are everywhere. Like, it's atrocious how bad broken bridges get, and I'll be showcasing quite a few of them. Just know that there's just one thing I don't like about recent Pokemon games. They make these broken bridges obnoxious. Well, with that all done, let's go ahead and head over here to a Hop's house. While I use barbecue, this grill is perfectly seasoned. Almost I can eat it. Alright, let's go ahead and head into the next house. Just poking around because there are some hidden items, but they aren't as hidden as they used to be. Mom, is he here? Oh, there you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you brought along Orph. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where is Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? He's still not here yet for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably just only arrived at the station in Wishurst. That's where I'm going. You know Lee is hopeless with directions. I'm sure he doesn't get lost along the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that's probably for the best. You gotta come with Orph. You've still never met my big bro, right? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you out on the route. Alright, so now exploring Hop's house, there's actually a couple Easter eggs here and there. Here's a Purloin, with a dog bone behind it. And here's some trophies, too. These trophies belong to the champion. Yeah, just some various trophies and medals and such, so yeah. And you kind of see a picture of, Lee down there, too. Yeah, so Lee is pretty big. To Hop, his brother is a superhero. Indeed. Must be. Hopefully it's not too much, so going on upstairs, and here we have ourselves Hop Room with Charizard, Machamp, Gengar. Oh gee, I wonder if these are big Kanto Pokemon. Yeah, the sheets are very wrinkled. I guess one other thing here is we get ourselves a statue of Krogunk. Oh gee, I wonder if Sinnoh is confirmed or anything. Yeah, this is actually not as bad because I've been pretty behind with other Pokemon games. Nina so busy he hardly comes home, but I'd like to keep his room nice and tidy. So inside here is Leon's room. It's a collection of various caps. A lot of caps. The top shelves are filled with books that seem to be too hard to understand. Only adults read those types of books. Oh gee, I wonder if Lee's into any of that very weird stuff. I don't know. Like seismology or something like that. Yeah, more caps. Yeah, as you can see, he really likes his caps and working out too. Alright then, so with this all done, now let's go head on out and finally not stall around for any longer. We've been kind of going a little bit slow, but I'll be explaining a lot of things along the pathway. So, heading backwards, any broken bridges? Probably not. Since, yeah, hopeless with directions. as we're gonna see, you have to try to get lost in this game. Let's get a move on. Oh, only remember, Orph, wild Pokemon could come out of nowhere if you walk through the patches of tall grass. I've got my Willow with me, so I'm safe for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, Orph. We'll steer clear of that tall grass as we go. You kidding? We got Pokemon and Arceus coming out. We deal with very bad crap. I'm gonna go this way. No watering that tall grass if you've got no Pokemon with you, of your own, mate. I'm a Xenoblade speedrunner. I go where I feel like. Heh, but he doesn't know there's actually a back way down here. Okay, let's go sneaking this way. No watering tall grass if you've got no Pokemon of your own, mate. How did you know I was going that way? Oh, I swear you got eyes for miles. Well, let's go the only direction we can. Hello, Wishos. Your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our beautiful champion, Leon. You and your Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you'll carry on training up your Pokemon, never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We've been working on our battle skills like you've taught us to, Lee. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. It's called Stealth Rocks. Too true that Charizard is blazingly strong, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I've got the strongest of challengers to fill the challenge, the gym challenge to come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in the world. Lee! Up. So, my number one fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly an inch and a quarter since the last time I saw you. Yeah, it's like 4 centimeters. Bingo! That's the sort of sharp eye that kept you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? And these bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be Orph, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee, and you, Orph. I bet I can beat both of you back home. That Hop, always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I'm sure he'd push himself becoming something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Orph and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? You must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. Take a look, you two. It's the Grass-type Pokemon Grookey, the Fire-type Pokemon Scorbunny, and the Water-type Pokemon Sabol. Alright, line up, everyone. Which will you choose? Go on, you pick first. I've already got my Wooloo after all. So from here, we have ourselves 3 Pokemon to choose from. We have ourselves Grookey, we have ourselves Scorbunny, and we have ourselves Sabol. And when I say, the hell with this, I want my legendary! Where are you going, Orph? You haven't chosen a Pokemon yet. Aww. Well, that means that we have to choose one. We have 3 Pokemon to choose from, and one thing I do like doing for Pokemon games is giving every Pokemon a semi-comprehensive bio on what to expect for going forward. In order to go out, I'll be showcasing every single Pokemon, their details, attributes, and all that fun stuff. So starting things up with the Grass-type starter, we have ourselves Grookey. Every region has ourselves these 3 starters. Starting up with Grookey, it is a physical-based Grass-type starter. It is modestly fast and has a decent attack stat. When it evolves into Thwackey, it gets a good boost in attack and speed, while Rillaboom stays the same speed-wise. It gets a bit more like Emboar like Gen 5, just a bit faster, more defenses, and a really good attack stat of 125 with good defenses and HP. It's a really solid Pokemon. It is a really good Grass-type Pokemon. I mean, in general, it's good for Grass-type standards. It's very tanky, unlike the other 2 starters, so if you want a little bit more of a defensive option, this is definitely a good option to go for. Some good moves you can teach it. It gets Drumbeat naturally, which lowers opponent's speed. It's actually a really good move for its signature move. It also gets Branch Poke just for general damage early on. So yeah, it's a pretty good Pokemon to venture through Galar. It's a very good option and one of my favorite Grass-type Pokemon in general. And if you have the DLC, Grookey can become very broken. It has the hidden ability Grassy Surge, which grants a grassy field terrain, which heals granted Pokemon and boosts Grass-type moves. Getting its hidden ability is a little bit tedious, mostly because you have to go through DLC, and getting the ability patch for it is a little bit annoying, but it's very broken. One of the other moves you can get is Grassy Glide, which is about 80 power, 100 accuracy, and grants +1 priority if it's on grassy terrain. All that stacks up to a very potent sweeper, and the reason why it's an OU. Next up, we have Scorbunny, the regional fire-type starter. Scorbunny is very much like Grookey, stats and all. It's a little bit more attack and speed orientated, while sacrificing some of its defenses and speed. It's pretty frail, but it's not as frail as Sabol. So yeah, so a little bit on its thing. Raboot is a faster and harder hitting Thwackey, but it's also pretty frail and evolves into Cinderace, which becomes very fast fire-type Pokemon with decent defenses too. It doesn't have quite as much attack, but a lot more speed to, well, go really fast. Some of its signature moves includes Pyro Ball, which is a very hard-hitting move, but not the most accurate. Even if it isn't fighting-type nature, it can learn quite a few fighting-type moves through its level up, and through TRs, we'll get to TRs later on. So yeah, it's a very good fire-type Pokemon to venture through Galar with. As for its hidden ability, if you want to go down the DLC route, sorry, change hidden ability, is Libero. Libero is Protean, changes type to the move that you use. Which is, gives it a pretty good move pool, a lot more versatility, changing its type at its will, and yeah, very good, and all around a pretty good fire-type Pokemon, especially if you want to go for the glass cannon nature. And lastly, we have Sabol, which is a cute little water Pokemon that's chameleon-like, and completely different from the other 2 starters, and that's because Sabol is more special-orientated. Eventually it evolves into Drizzile, which gets the same buffs as Scorbunny with more in the special department. It's very frail, so be sure to keep it away from grass-type Pokemon, but it's very fast and can snipe pretty quickly. And lastly, when it evolves into its final evolution, Inteleon gets its signature move, a Snipe Shot, which is a nice special water move. Its side effect does nothing because it's all single battles, and Snipe Shot is more for double battles, ignoring the effects of Follow Me. Can't really follow if there's no other Pokemon to follow, so not really the most useful. As for its move pool, it's pretty meh. Not the greatest, but it can learn some good moves like Ice Beam, Dark Pull, Shadow Ball through TRs, which is reliable. So yes, with Air Slash being its best team move, it is pretty good Pokemon, all things considered. And just Snipe shooting everything because it's just super fast. As for its hidden ability, it has Sniper because why not just continue the sniping nature, which increases the power, I guess, critical hit moves, which it can boost up a little bit. It's generally a critical based Pokemon. It's very glass cannon nature, special base, and all around a pretty good Pokemon. So, back to the poor sucker who has to go through Galar. So now, we have ourselves our starter. Will I be picking Grookey, or Sabol, or Scorbunny? Well, throughout the bios I've been going over Scorbunny because, I don't know, Scorbunny looks extra cute, so Scorbunny is fire type. It's filled with the it's filled to bursting with fiery passion. You're selling the fire-type Pokemon Scorbunny, and that's because this is very similar to my Leaf Green Let's Play from almost a decade ago. Holy crap. And that's because the water-type Pokemon I have an idea for, the grass-type Pokemon I have an idea for, so, yeah. And plus, I used Scorbunny before, and I really like the Glass Cannon nature. High risk, high reward. Let's do this, Scorbunny. So with this, we can give ourselves Pokemon nicknames if you so choose. I need to pick one. I kid you not, it took me 10 minutes to think of something. And I'm still considering, still thinking of its name, Flahera? Okay, I figured it out. Flahair. It's supposed to be like flare and hair. Just combine the two because I can't think of anything. I'm bad with nicknames. So it'll be Scorbunny for you. Nice one. I'll go with Grookey. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I will be doing some serious training. I bet you will, Hawk. That's why I brought these Pokemon for you and Orph. So you two can battle and train and grow stronger together to try to reach me. All my friends are gone. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict but real strong and real kind too. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children, so bring along your Pokemon. Let's all eat. You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting along alright, understanding one another. Maybe even built up a little bit of love. Of course I have, Lee. Orph's made fast friends with Scorbunny, too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What you're looking at him for, Lee, I'm the one who's going to be challenging you. If you think Orph might be able to challenge you, then I guess he'll be my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first-rate in battle too. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself a proper trainer already, Hop? Yes, I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend, if he's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take on Hop for the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? No, thank you. Now that I give you a spot of advice. You don't want to go getting caught up in things you forget everything you've accomplished until now. Take a moment to jot down what you've done, or to save a record of your progress. Yeah, I'm going to go back home. Thank you all. Peace out! And where do you think you're off to? We're having a battle, you and me. Okay, fine. Before you go, let's look at Scorbunny. I'm just curious what their stats are. Alright, up defense, down special defense. That's a decent attack IV, I think. Bad special attack IV, but I think you don't have good special attack anyways. We'll make do. Let's go on. Me and Grookey are ready to have a go at you anytime. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on your first ever Pokemon battle of your life? I guess. Believe in your partner Pokemon and care for them too with all your heart. Do those two things, I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. Looks like everyone's on board. Pokemon and trainers alike? Then let's do this. I watched every match that Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home too. Did you read the ones on the top shelf? Because I don't think those were meant for you. I know exactly what to do in order to win. Alright. A Pokemon battle it is then. I've got 2 partners with me. Alright then, so starting things up, we have ourselves our first battle against, well, I guess, Hop. Hop is starting up with Wooloo, level 3, right away for the ability with just Tackle. So yes, I'll be showcasing all the moves and all the abilities that the opponent will have. So starting things up, we have 2 moves. We have Tackle and we have Growl, so nothing really else to it. So yeah, so in battle you have yourselves the Fight command, which will shows you what moves you can use. You have Pokemon, which you can choose between your other Pokemon. You have your bag, which, well, you can use your items. We have 3 potions starting things out. And we have Run Away, but we cannot run away from trainer battles. So let's go ahead and tackle away. So yeah, so every turn every battle has, every turn is dictated who goes first depending on their speed stats, since, well, we're naturally fast, we'll be going first most of the time. So yeah, so there are 6 stats total. The first one is HP. HP determines how much health you have. Your attack stat determines how much damage your physical moves will do. Your defense will determine how much damage you take from physical moves. Your special attack determines how much damage you'll do with special moves, same with special defense, and speed dictates turn order pretty much. Those are kind of the basics of Pokemon battles. Right there, Wooloo is down. And we get ourselves a free level up, so +1 to everything, +2 to HP, and we learn ourselves Ember. It's not over yet. I've got another trusty ally to my team. So yeah, so it's 1 versus 2, and he has Grookey. So going on forward, this is my favorite first battle in all Pokemon. And that is because this actually shows you elemental weaknesses and all that stuff throughout, well, just kind of playing naturally, because you ever still your first one showcases like 2 moves he can do. Anyways, Growl I will never use because Growl just lowers the opponent's attack. But this showcase is like, ooh, we got a new move. Let's showcase this out. And this goes on into the Elemental Trio. So every Pokemon has a typing, and every typing has weaknesses and resistances. So here, did you already know about type advantages? So yeah, so type advantage is, well, how much, I guess, the type effectiveness. So for example, Grass is weak to fire. If you use a fire type move, will do more damage. And if you were to use like a water move on Grass Pokemon, it'll do half damage or so. So yeah, so I never quite went over the Pokemon since we started up with a Scorbunny will be fighting Grookey, level 5, Overgrow for the ability, Scratch and Growl. Sabol, a level 5 if you started with Grookey, Torrent for the ability, Pounding Growl. And Scorbunny, level 5 if you started with Sabol, Blaze for the ability, Tackle and Growl. Let's wrap up this tutorial battle. There we go. And level 7, so hooray! That is one ugly special defense stat. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1. You and that Scorbunny are too much. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in all the fun. You can't, that Pokemon's like 60 levels above us. Good effort out there, Scorbunny. Why don't I give you all sorted? In Orph. Sir, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I already want to get stronger and stronger. Sorry, you've seen me battle now, Lee, so come on. You've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You, join the gym challenge. You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. If that's what you really want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Orph. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokédex. A Pokemon trainer's Pokédex lets them learn lots about things, all about the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But more than just a collection of data, you know, it's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Right, we get it. Pokédexes then. We're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for me and Orph. You and me, Orph. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokédex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You better go tell your mom that you're heading out, though. Oh yeah, a little detail I do like is that there's claw marks here, almost as if that Lee was training up Charizard here or something. I don't know. Orph, did you hear that just now? The gate's open, and the willow that was there. Well, it's gone. It was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. I don't think it actually broke through there, do you? But it's off limits. No one's supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once, and she came back in a real state. And that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterwards. Orph, what do you say? I don't know. Right, no one wants to get in trouble. Least of all me. But deep down you want to save the Pokemon, don't you? Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, Orph. Yeah, about that. Peace out. The Soaring World is over this way. Let's go find that Willow! Yay! Railroading! I want to talk to Mom, okay? Fine. Let's go head into the world. Come on, Orph. You just can't leave that Pokemon on its own. Alright then, so into the world we go. That Willow, where do you think it went off to? The fog is really coming on thick now. If you don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Alright, peace out. You have fun. I'm out. Okay. We'll probably get the earful from once again. So going on through the grass, though. Inside here, we have ourselves force encounters. 3 force encounters total. So starting things up, we have ourselves a Squavet. So yeah, so throughout the grass, we have ourselves required battles. I'll be going into the bios of these Pokemon when we have the chance to. Otherwise, we're just going to be tackling things through. And plus, we do get free heals along the way. You're free to run if you want, but these battles are relatively free and gives you good experience, though. Which is all fine and dandy. So I guess one change that occurred in Gen 7 is that wild Pokemon now give a lot more experience compared to what they used to, because before, wild Pokemon gave like hardly any experience, which will lead to some underleveling. Now wild Pokemon are now valuable to grind against. But even then, leveling experience, since we have lower level experience, you can top to Hop whenever you want. And whenever you talk to Hop, he'll be able to heal you up to max, so hooray for railroading. Yeah, pretty linear dungeon, all things considered. So now we have ourselves a Rookidee here. I'm just using Tackle because Spore Bunny primarily focuses on attack compared to special attack, so yeah, so I guess one other thing to go into for Pokemon battles is that, yay for Leer! I guess, there's this thing called Stab, or same type attack bonus, so if I were to use, Ember, this Ember would do 1.5 times the damage since I'm Fire type. If a Pokemon that has identical stats to Flahair here, were to use, Ember when it's not, Fire type, it would just do, 40 damage compared to 60, give or take. Did you hear that? Was that Pokemon crying out, you think? I don't know. Might have been my stomach. So yeah, so here's the last of the 3 required battles. Another Squavet. So yeah, so pretty simple battles, all things considered. Yeah, I wish that these battles really didn't exist, but yeah. This battle requires a bit more effort because it's level 3 instead of 2. We must have a good defense IV, so one thing I mentioned a little bit is that every Pokemon has IVs, which is just like individual parameters which dictate like how good a defense stat will increase, all that stuff. So Pokemon with good IVs means that they'll have higher stats compared to normal, while low IVs means that they're going to have pretty messed stats total. At least in terms of that stat field, so a little concerned about that special attack stat, but we'll be dealing with mostly physical Pokemon. Come on, Orph, that Willow might be in real trouble. I sense something up ahead. Don't go to the fog, Hop. Okay, he's gone. I want to go back. I don't want to go in there. I smell danger, but at the same time, he might become food. I guess let's go ahead and head on in. Man, the fog's becoming really thick. If only defog weren't in HM now. This is Mott. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I know why this place is off limits. So, what in the? What? The move had no effect on it. Start running. Can't. Or if I can't see anything, you okay? I can't see anything. Ha! Orph! Well, Lee, how did you manage to find your way here? Your pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed up. Of course, when you go check for the both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We're trying to rescue that Wooloo. I played enough Sparrow to know where this is going. That little chap's just fine. Though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here, you know this place is out of bounds. It took courage to come in here all the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. Well, at least that Wooloo is alright. Yeah, I thought we had him when that weird fog started rolling in and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon. What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've seen. It just had that sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it, I mean, really. They seemed like to pass through it. Your moves passed through it. So, the fearsome Pokemon they say lived in the slumbering well. Were they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. They'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee. What an experience. This will make for a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend. Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wetshurst now. She'll spare you if you leave without a word. Even worse than Lee just did. Well, we're back here in Postwick. That was quite an adventure, and quite a good first episode, so, with that all done, yeah, I know this episode was a lot of explanation, but, it could be someone's first Pokemon game. You gotta keep that in mind. It can't always be all hardcore difficulty. Every game is someone's first. Gotta remember that. So yeah, so with that all done, next time in Pokemon Sword, we'll continue our adventure throughout the Galar region, heading on out to, well, the next town, Wetshurst, and maybe a little bit further. I will see you all then.